Good morning, Warhawks. I'm Madison, and today is Wednesday, February 16th. This is WTN News. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget that tomorrow is Swagalicious Thursday. Dress to impress tomorrow. We have a blood drive happening in the student parking lot today. If you have signed up for the blood drive, please be sure to go at your appointed time. If you did not sign up, you can still donate. They are taking walk-ins today. Please go see Mrs. Pierce in D7 for a pass to give. The blood shortage is strong, so the more we can give, the more lives we can save. Thank you for giving, Warhawks. Today our jazz band will be performing at Palm Harbor University High School in the Jazz MPAs. We know they are going to do well. All freshmen and sophomores, your course selection process is coming up for the next year. Sophomores are meeting with their counselors this week in their world history classes. Freshmen, you will meet next week in your English class. Be sure to have your class selection sheets with you and filled out. Are you interested in what we do on WTN News? Would you like to be a news journalist, a video editor, or a camera person? Would you like to learn how to run a TV studio? What about being the face of WTN News as an anchor on the school news program? Well, if you're interested in any of these areas, then you need to sign up for digital video technology for next year. These classes are quality point classes, and if you take digital video all 4 years, the fourth level is a dual enrollment class through P-Tech. Contact Mr. Merriman in E2 if you have any questions about how much fun we have in digital video. Have you ever wondered what to do with Lucas Loot? What is it? What can I do with it? Well, here's Mr. Mortimer and guests to tell us a little bit more about how we can use this currency we keep earning. Mr. Mortimer.
Hey, good morning, Warhawk Nation. So I've been getting a lot of questions about where you can spend these guys. So I wanted to go over that with you today. We've got 4 different things right now that you can spend your Lucas Loot on, okay? The first one is going to be the coffee cart. Everybody knows about the coffee cart. You can go there and get some drinks there and spend your money there. Some other cool places that we've got are with our sporting events, okay? Guys, each week I will sell 3 tickets to different sporting events. So right now we've got baseball going on, softball going on, basketball's wrapping up. We've got all kinds of flag football is going to be coming soon, tennis. So if you're interested in going to one of those games, come to Miss Wilkinson in Guidance. If it's a $5 ticket, you give her $5 to go to the game, and we'll make sure that you're taken care of. You need to get your tickets in advance, so make sure you give us time if you're wanting to go to those events, okay? The next one is going to be the Warhawk Shop, okay, guys? You all know it's there, and if you go online and you see this awesome sweater, jacket, or whatever you want, whatever merch you want to get, and let's say it's $30, if you've saved up 30 tickets, then you can go to Mr. Scales with that money and or the Lucas Loot and give that to him, and we'll work with you on getting that merch that you want, okay? Make sure that if you want it, you come early though. There's limited amounts of funds to pay for this stuff, so the sooner you get there for sporting events in the Warhawk Shop, the better chances are you're going to get it before the money runs out, okay? The last thing is at lunch in the College and Career Center, we're going to have pop-up shops going on or snacks there at lunch. Everybody likes the chips, so we're going to have that stuff out there for you. We're not going to let you know when, it's just going to happen, okay? So have a great day, Warhawks. And then there was that.
Thanks, Mr. Mortimer and Miss Lucas, for that information. The First Priority Club will meet today in A14 during lunch. If you have any questions about First Priority or would like to be a part, see Mr. Martin. After school today will be the following clubs and events. Robotics Club meets in A12 and SHS Beautification Club meets in E3. In sports, there's a baseball game at 7:30 tonight at home against Lakewood High, and there's a softball game this afternoon at 4:30 against Palm Harbor University High at Osceola Highfield. Go Warhawks! Now we have Claire Timberlake to give us some information about our active assailant drills. Good morning, Claire.
Good morning. My name is Claire Timberlake, and I'm here today to share some important information with you regarding your safety during an active assailant drill. By now, we are all familiar with the procedure when there is an active threat on campus. When we are in the classroom and a drill is announced, the teacher directs us to either run or hide. In the event of a real threat, the last option would be to fight if necessary. However, when conducting drills, the administration has learned that students who are not in the classroom when a drill is announced need to know what they should do. They asked the Cell seniors to make a do's and don'ts video about this. We would like to share this video with you today.
Attention staff and students. There is a danger on campus and the location is unknown. Please take appropriate action at this time.
Do not walk around with 2 earbuds in because you will not know what is going on around you and you will not be aware of the drill.
Do be aware of your surroundings, and if you hear the warning while near the bathroom, hide.
Do not run into the hallway. And do not try to enter a teacher's classroom because they will be locked.
Do hide and make sure you are not visible to any threat on campus.
Now, we know that this video may have seemed a little bit funny, but this is a very serious concern. Here's Ms. Fisher to tell us more.
Good morning, Warhawks, and thank you, CEL students, for creating these important videos. There has been recent events in schools across the country, like Michigan, where I'm from, where students have been out in the hallways and didn't know how to react when a drill occurred, or the real thing. Remember that classroom doors will be locked, and teachers will not be able to open them for you, so you must instead decide whether you want to run or hide. Hiding is the smartest option if you do not know where on campus the threat is located. When a drill is being conducted, you should not run up to administrators or officers in the hallway and ask them what to do. Instead, during that drill, if you are in a restroom or a hallway, your most likely action is to hide or to run. Be sure to keep your entire body hidden from view if you are hiding in a bathroom stall and to remain quiet. Lastly, in order to stay safe, you should always only wear your AirPods in one ear in the hallway. This will allow you to be able to hear the life-saving announcement. Stay safe, Warhawks. Now back to you.
It's time again to vote for another terrific teacher. The Educators Rising Club has awarded the Golden Podium to 3 incredible teachers this school year so far. Mr. Scales, Mr. Wayman, and last month the award went to Ms. Waklinski. If you would like to see your favorite teacher receive the Golden Podium for the upcoming month, all you need to do is scan this QR code and type in the teacher's name. Voting will be open until the end of AR class tomorrow. Please take a minute to vote right now. Educators Rising can't wait to award the Golden Podium to another terrific teacher. Now Kat Repka and Davia Schweitzer are going to tell us a bit about our AR activity for tomorrow.
Hi there, Warhawks. I'm Catherine Repka.
And I'm Davia Schweitzer.
We are here representing Rho Kappa. Our Honor Society has been asked to present the monthly character traits in a way that would be meaningful to all of you during AR. So far, we have made PowerPoints, shown videos, played Kahoots, the usual. This month, we wanted to do something different. And this month, the character trait is cooperation.
That's right, and we thought what better way to present cooperation than with a competition that will require each AR class to solve riddles using cooperation and an ancient Roman code-breaking tool.
So I know what you were thinking. That sounds really hard. But I promise, once you start the competition tomorrow, you're going to have so much fun doing this.
In order to get ready for the cooperation competition tomorrow, we are going to have some prep work today.
Now, AR teachers, you should have found one of these in your mailbox. What we are going to do is help you create your ancient code-breaking tool. It's called a Caesar cipher. All we are asking you to do today is put the cipher together, and we are going to show you how.
So first, cut out the 2 circles.
There should be a gold brad taped to your paper. Once you have cut the circles, place the small circle on top of the larger circle and use the brad to hold them together in the center. This allows the circles to move like this.
You can replay this segment or stop the video to complete your cipher tool if you need to at this point.
Later today, we will be putting a riddle sheet with very clear step-by-step instructions in your mailbox. You should note that not all classes will get the same riddle. This may not sound important, but just keep this in mind.
Step 1 tomorrow will be to answer the questions on your riddle page. For example, one of your questions might be something like, what planet is closest to the sun? The answer, obviously, Mercury. There will be several questions like this on the page, and the questions could be on any topic. Once your AR class has figured out all the answers, you will take the first letter of each answer and try to spell out a word.
Only you will need the help of the Caesar cipher to help you. Let us show you what we mean. The letters you will have from your riddle answers will need to be decoded.
So, for example, if your answers were
Mercury, violet, dogs, Beethoven, and triangle, then the letters you would be working with would be M, V, D, B, and T.
And clearly that doesn't spell anything.
Exactly. I mean, we did say this was a riddle.
So on your riddle page, you will also have a number. It might be positive or negative. Here's where you will need your Caesar cipher.
Yes, take the cipher and line up your letters. For example, our number will be negative. Oh, yikes. Move the center circle back one letter and see if you can solve the example.
Right, if you move the cipher back one spot, what does MVBDBT spell? Spoiler alert, if you want a few minutes to try and figure out the answer, you should pause the video now.
Okay, we're giving the answer last chance to pause and try your cipher skills.
If you did it correctly, your answer should have spelled out the word Lucas.
Show it. Oh. See how the letters lined up. If you use -1 and move the cipher like this, the M is an L, the V is a U, the D is a C, and so on. Lucas is the correct answer.
Now, if we lost you, please feel free to watch this segment again before tomorrow, and you will have a very clear step-by-step written instruction tomorrow, so don't worry. Have fun cooperating, Warhawks, and good luck.
Rho Kappa has one last thing for you today. As you know, February is Black History Month. We would like to share an inspiring story with you today about a man who truly came from humble beginnings to have an impact on modern medicine that is still being felt today. Here's the amazing story of Dr. Vivian Thomas.
Inside one of the most prestigious medical institutions is the painting of a man few know much about.
Everybody go and say, who's that?
Vivian T. Thomas never had more than a high school diploma, yet most heart surgeons know his name. As a lab technician at Johns Hopkins, Thomas helped develop an operation to correct a congenital heart defect in children called blue baby syndrome.
And it was really Vivian's dedication and brilliance in the lab developing this surgery that allowed this to move forward, and it was basically the beginning of surgery on the heart.
It came with enormous challenges. Racism was a barrier throughout his career.
He was one of the 20th century's greatest surgeons, and he never operated on a human.
Vivian Thomas did receive an honorary degree from Johns Hopkins in 1976, but he didn't get recognition for much of his career.
Knowing him, he probably said something like, I fixed the heart. That would be the end of it.
But his son-in-law says he was all about heart.
I would want people to understand that he was the most kind and the most steadiest person I believe I have ever met.
It's one of the reasons he's so glad to see so much of Thomas's contributions well preserved in the Hopkins Medical Archives.
This is the prototype defibrillator.
Vivian Thomas was part of that too.
Johns Hopkins set up a fund in Thomas's name. It was established to increase diversity, but it's not the only place where his legacy lives on.
So these are x-rays so that she's able to see if the patient has any cavities in between.
Vivian T. Thomas Medical Arts Academy prepares students to enter the fields of science, mathematics, and various healthcare professions.
So students have an opportunity to get certified in a pathway in the medical field.
It offers either job training or preparation for secondary education.
So I want to be an orthodontist.
The one thing that students can take away from this school is they can become whoever they want to be because the obstacles can be overcome.
Just like the man their school is named after. In Baltimore, Megan Pringle, WBAL TV 11 News.
That's it for our show today. We want to have your information and activities on the show. Send us your news to merrimanma@pcsb.org. If you're interested in being on the show, we would love to have you. Email us for details. Thank you for watching WTN News and have a great day, Warhawks.